We get a familiar face, one that we've interviewed a couple different times. So we're really excited to see, and I'm sure you're happy. It's our first veteran organization.
Yeah, and I'm glad it happens to be Jim with Honor Wreaths for Veterans. So, I'm on the board too, but I'm going to try to remain, not biased here, but I am a big fan of this organization. I even changed hats. Did you see?
Oh, you did. Look at that.
Yeah, changed hats, wore my veteran hat.
Well, Jim, we are so excited to have you here. We've done this interview a few times, but we just really enjoy the work that you're doing, the impact that it has on the community. So tell everyone a little bit about the organization.
Well, Honor Wreaths for Veterans was started to put wreaths on veteran graves. We're a part of a fundraising group for Wreaths Across America, which is a national group that provides all the wreaths for us when we do get them in and lay them on the different cemeteries. We actually sponsor wreaths that go to over 30 different cemeteries throughout, most of them in Southern Illinois and Central Illinois. A few national ones like Arlington and Jefferson Barracks would be out of our area. So we have several.
So tell us what that day looks like, because I know we've seen it on Facebook and you've participated in it. How important is that day to, the people who are there laying the wreaths at the cemeteries? What does that day look and feel like to them?
Well, every one of the families that come and participate, they're just so respectful for what we're doing. They thank us over and over. It's so nice to have a little widow lady come up to me and just thank me for what we're doing. I deliver several wreaths to different people that won't be buried in one of our cemeteries, but they take it themselves and go lay it on their loved one's grave. So it's a lot of work and everything. And this year's been a little more challenging than in the past. Wreaths Across America had a rate increase because everything else has gone up.
Mm-hmm.
And so with the number of wreaths that we've sponsored, that's $20,000 more that we had to raise this year just to get to 10,000. And last year we did over 10,500. So this year we're not going to make that go as many as we did last year, but we're close. But we lost one of our biggest sponsors that sponsored about 400 wreaths, and we lost them this year. So that's so far we've lost them, I should say. But never know. But anyway, we're happy where we're at. I'm always looking for people that would want to be a local coordinator for some of the different cemeteries. Would love to get Marion going on it. I can't get Marion. I can't find anybody that will step up and say, I'll be the coordinator. And also Heron wants to have it, but finding somebody that will take it on. And we'd love to get that going.
I will say this about Jim, and because Jim is I'm a big fan of Jim's, and Jim works tirelessly. Like I will tell you, people, most of the money, probably 99.5%, is raised by Jim. Jim's the one that's making the connections and going out there. And we do have a board, and we do support Jim, and we support the day. But some of us only have connections and contacts, and we try to put them up with Jim.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, that day is really amazing because you see community come together, and it's not always about having somebody in that cemetery. It's getting all these people together to pay respect and tribute and honor on a day where it's not just about laying a wreath. We say their name, we come together, we remember them, and it's as a community doing that. It's not just a family going out to the cemetery or an individually. Like it kind of reminds me, it's like a homecoming when you're in the military and you come back and you have, you get off the airport and your whole troop's coming back. It's that feeling. And I know up in heaven, those soldiers are appreciative of all this community not forgetting them, right? It's great that your family doesn't,
Right.
but it's even more important when you know your community that you fought for, that you died for, that you went through a lot, really took the time to come out on that day. And it is a special time of year. I love Christmas time, that. I like to be a big kid, but this is the time where I really appreciate Jim and the board and everybody and all the donations. And it's one of those things where it's hard for people to understand buying a wreath, putting it out there for a period of time, and then it going away. But it has the biggest impact, Michelle, not only again on the community, but on the veterans that are out there to be remembered. And that's the key, being remembered.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the one cemetery that's probably not going to get as many as what they have in the past is Mound City National Cemetery. That's the one that we've had the most problems with this year, and it's a shame. But we represent 91% of all their donations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yes. From the last number I saw, we were at 91% of all the donations they get. And Southern Illinois has just been wonderful for our organization, very supportive. We get donations from all over. I have donations that comes from Las Vegas. I have some from Georgia. They come from all over.
Maybe we need to send the donations back to Las Vegas and see if we can make some double it. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. Just joking, people. But
we're gonna get comments, aren't we?
I hope so on that one. Yeah. But so businesses too, businesses have really stepped up. So those of you that are listening that own a business, whether it's big or small, if you want to have a money drive or just raise, we'll take every little bit that you can. And so what is,
I would say 90% of all of our donations basically come from individuals.
That's awesome. So there's a lot of opportunity for businesses to step up. Right. So let them know, what does one wreath now cost?
It's now $17. It was $15. $17. During a period of time in December through January 15th, for every time you make a donation of the wreath, it'll be doubled. So all the donations that we get during this time, to Giving Tuesday, will be doubled.
Whoa, so hold on. So your donation can not only go towards the matching part of this, but we'll also be able to get we'll be able to do a matching double during that period of time. So if there's ever a time that you think your donation, whether it's $17, means so much more now than it did just a couple of months ago. So one wreath, if you want to just buy one, you can have such a bigger impact right now. And that's for a lot of people, it's very doable. It's very, it's a great amount. If you're a business or business owner, we would love for you to step up. I'm sure we would love for your whole business. We've had in the past, I'm trying to remember, we've had the insurance, what was it in Marion? They came out with a whole group of people. Blue Cross. Blue Cross raised money as an organization. We've had some. Yep. Yep. And so we love all of that. We would love to have your donation on this and to come out and volunteer. We've got the date coming up. You're going to have to remind me, Jim, because I've got so many dates in my head. December 16th. What time?
9 a.m.
9 a.m. You can come volunteer, lay those out. We have all kinds of community leaders. We have the community itself. Our board is usually there as well, and we always have someone speak on that on our behalf and kind of go over that. It's a great day. It's a lot of fun. And I'm going to get you out of the doghouse really quick because I want to say something about this man's wife, Jackie. Jackie is also, when we got Jim, we got Jackie too, but Jackie's heart. Aww. Yes. So Jackie wants to make sure, let me just tell you this. There is nobody more than Jackie that wants to make sure every grave that's supposed to have one has one. And she has been a bulldog to make sure that we try to put parameters and put things in place. We love her. She's amazing, but I want to make sure that she knows that she is appreciated. And we know how hard it is sometimes on those days when we have community involvement, because the very first part is like, it's exciting and fun, and then it becomes work, and then we lose some people. And so Jackie and Jim will go back out either days before or after, and we'll make sure that the ones that get missed get done. So I'm telling you,
Not that we won't miss one, because there's a possibility.
it is, because a lot of times they don't want, the graves
Yeah.
are not marked in the community as veteran. They don't want to be marked as a veteran. And so
And unfortunately, you have some people that will take the wreath away and take it someplace else.
yeah. And so it's a good day, but we definitely appreciate Jackie and Jim. So I want to make sure we say that out there. So Jim, anything else you want?
Made my life easier to.
Well, hey, I got your back. I got your back. Jim, she does. She's amazing.
Oh yeah, she's a retired teacher. She looks at things like teacher, and we need to do this.
I didn't.
So she keeps everyone on track.
Well, she definitely keeps Jim on track. I don't know if she does how much good she does for the rest of us, but we're like, we'll let Jim worry about that, right? But no, but it's just important to know that we have, and there's other people on our board whose spouses and kids support them and come out as well. Is there anything else, Jim, you want people to know about the organization and what's coming up?
No, please support us and everything, because it's not just this year; it's next year and the following year, and we'd like for this organization to continue even after I am no longer able to do it.
You're going to live forever, Jim. Jim's going to live forever.
Yeah.
We're pretty sure about that. We're going to make sure of that. Yeah, Jim is definitely the heart and soul of the organization. And so yeah. All right. So everybody, you'll see a link down at the bottom. You can scroll down to Honor Wreaths for Veterans. It's just 3 easy steps. Make sure you start donating after 5 o'clock today, because all those will be matched. And you heard from Jim that we'll also get some more matches from the national program.
Right.
So make sure that you donate. We would love to have, $1 million would be great. So, if you're out there, go for it. Again, that's why I have Michelle here. I am completely biased. This is a double bias because I am on the board. And I do love Jim, but I want to make sure that everybody donates to veteran organizations. So, so make sure I, give equal opportunity to everybody. But right, Michelle,
like a son to me.
Yeah, there you go.
Aww.
Well, I'm a bad one. I'm
Very well, right?
I'm a pain in the butt. But yes, when we make it work. We make it work. And so hopefully we can work on also finding a coordinator over in Marion as well. So, and we'll get this out there a little bit more.
Carbondale, Murfreesboro, any town that would like to get involved. We think we may have one soon for Johnson City.
Oh, that's great. So
Wow.
you heard it here. Go out, donate, starting at 5 o'clock, Honor Wreaths for Veterans. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to the Facebook page, reach out to Jim, and we'll be happy to make that happen. And let's fill in that gap, and let's get every veteran in all the communities we can remembered with a wreath this year. Jim, thanks for coming in.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Jim.
Appreciate it.